face of it, it seems like the Lamborghini Urus has an almost impossible task ahead of it. On the one hand, it's a luxury SUV with a serious price tag, and with competition like the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, the Bentley Bentayga and even Porsche's Cayenne Turbo, it's got to be practical, well-made and comfortable for the whole family. But on the other hand, it's a Lamborghini, which means it has to be absolutely bonkers. If you're a Lamborghini fan, you may fundamentally disagree with the entire concept of the Urus. Lamborghini should be concentrating on making insane hypercars, not on family wagons. Well, tough luck. People around the world like SUVs, car companies like making money, you're going to see a lot of them, get used to it. It does at least look suitably extravagant with a lot of design features crammed into the bodywork, some big wheels, lots of creases and some big exhausts. I'll leave it up to you to decide whether you think it's a looker or not. The interior is surprisingly restrained with more than a hint of Audi to it. Fans of that German brand will probably recognise quite a few switches and buttons in here, but don't worry, there are plenty of bits and bobs to Lamborghinify it, including big shifter panels and a fighter jet style centre console. Build quality is generally pretty good, although some of the materials do feel a bit cheap for a car that starts at more than £160,000. It's certainly no Bentley Bentayga, but it's not terrible, and there are at least plenty of features in here. Space is reasonable. You can easily get 2 adults in the back, although 6-footers will be starting to run out of headroom. The boot's a good size too, so from a practicality point of view, this is definitely a Lambo you can use every day. There are even 2 ISOFIX points in the back for child seats.
Right, let's talk about power. The Urus has a lot of it, 650 horsepower to be exact, from a 4-litre twin turbocharged V8 that powers all 4 wheels. 0 to 62 miles an hour takes 3.6 seconds and it'll nudge 190 miles per hour. Now on the face of it that does seem pretty bonkers, but actually in normal mode it's pretty benign to drive during everyday poodling around.
This may well be because there's more to the Urus than pure-blood Italian lunacy. Much of it is lifted from other cars built by Lamborghini's parent company, the Volkswagen Group. Disassemble the Urus and you'll find bits from the Porsche Cayenne, the Audi Q7 and the Bentley Bentayga. Prod the accelerator past a certain point though, and those stats start to make sense. Flip the Anima mode switch and all the systems wake up and go crazy, with much more response from the throttle and much more noise from the exhaust. On fast country roads it's taut and composed, responsive and monstrously fast. Sure, it's no Aventador, but when you've got a blaring soundtrack of thunder and crackles, it's theatrical enough to feel like a Lamborghini. But ease back and you can appreciate the impressively massaging ride with the suspension easily dealing with the fairly terrible road surfaces here in southern Italy. It'll even tackle off-road stuff too if you put it in terror mode. We're talking gravel and mud rather than full-on Land Rover abilities of rock clampering. There's no low ratio mode or anything like that, but there's enough technology and engineering to be able to cope with the worst that farm tracks will throw at it. What you've got here is a very expensive SUV that doesn't even try and out-craftsmanship the Bentley Bentayga or the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. No, your money goes on the Lamborghini name, some impressive horsepower and some very impressive engineering that'll let you cover a wide variety of ground extremely quickly. But it's also perfectly capable at taking the kids to school or picking up the shopping, because once you've dropped off the milk and eggs, you can open up the taps and have an absolute whale of a time. Just be careful of your license. Now, if you want even more information on the Lamborghini Urus, then check out our full in-depth written review at autotrader.co.uk. If you've enjoyed this video, give us a little thumbs up and comment down below to let us know what you think of the car. Don't forget to subscribe to the Autotrader YouTube channel for everything you need to find your next car.